What's up, world and lovers of music? Welcome to another episode of JunesEightyEIght Radio. I've been hitting y'all with these videos heavy. I've been staying up to date with these joints. I've been really like cranking these mugs out. I've been enjoying doing this. A lot of these videos have been doing some numbers. Not the biggest in numbers, but they doing some numbers. You know what I mean? So I'm enjoying doing them. If y'all didn't know, like I said last week, my new song, Journals Part 1, comes out next week on the 22nd. I just got a ton of music that I got coming out. I got a bunch of music. I just realized that, how as an artist, you have a lot of stuff that you've been working on. Like, because I just dropped June's World 2, and I'm not doing no more albums or EPs for a while. I'm just cranking out singles. I talked to my boy Altitude. I say about a week ago, and he was asking me like, "Yo, you doing another album?" I was like, "Nah, man." My boy Chicken, he asked me, aka Izzy, he asked me about it. I'm not doing no more albums, man, like for a while. And so I said, "So you just doing singles?" Like, yeah, it's singles for a while. Like, and I got like 3 lined up. I say 3, but I may do 2. I'm not too sure. But enough about me talking. How y'all doing? In the comments, let me know how y'all doing. But I got a very, very special guest. I found out about this young lady through a buddy of mine. We share a mutual friend. I don't even think she knows what mutual friend we share. So I'm about to bring it on here. Give it up for Latrice, the Saint. Me.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm peachy, man. Peachy.
Yo, so I bet you don't know what mutual friend we share.
Well, I don't at all, not even a little bit.
You know my bro Galaxy.
Who?
Grady.
Oh, Grady. Oh,
Yes. Man,
because I ain't seen him in like forever. That's why.
Nobody has. He just fade to the shadow.
Yeah. I was trying to do film with him. He was tripping.
That's my boy. I've been knowing him since, what year is this again? 2023? So I've been knowing him since 2009, I think. I've been knowing him for a long time.
Yeah, man, when did I meet him? I think I was going to their church or something a while ago, though. It was a while ago.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
He shot my first video. Like, when I say that's my dog,
Yeah.
dog, like.
Nah, this what's up. Nah, yeah, he a sweetheart. Yeah, I just ain't seen him in a minute.
Nobody has.
Yeah.
Like, I keep up with him, like, cause social media people like be liking stuff, you like them, they like, all right, cool. So, like, I keep up with him, like, other than that, yeah, that's my dog. So, other than that, all that aside, like, what's up? How you doing? Like, and tell the people about yourself, and let's just do what we do.
Latrice the Saint. All my music is under Chastity Latrice, because that's where I started, and I don't feel like changing it. But God bless you, it's all connected together. I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised right here. Specifically Oak Cliff. That's my hood. It really not. That's why I left really quickly. But family's there. That's I know all the streets and stuff. If they ain't changed nothing, it's been a minute since I've been over there. But I'm from the hood. Nobody ever knows until I say it. That's the life I live. I'm a saint, that's why I got it on my name. It actually came from I didn't like the fact that it was actually Latrice the Christian, but I don't like how people are butchering the name Christian. And so like people think like, oh, I'm American, so I'm Christian. And it's like, that's not real. And so
Right.
So I decided to be more distinctive and put the saint, because I feel like somebody got to stand up for what we actually believe in. And that actually brings on conversations versus when you're a Christian, people be like, oh, okay. But when you say the saint, they kind of want to know why.
Right. Cause I remember you did a video about maybe a week or 2 ago, talking about you were thinking about changing your name and whatnot.
Yeah.
You changed. That's why I was like, yo, what did she want me called on this joint? God, I had no clue. Like, all right, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, like I mean, my music is still under Chastity Latrice because it's too much stuff to do to change it on like Spotify and stuff like that. So it's just easier to keep it on Spotify, but it's still all connected because you can add like second names and stuff like that. So everything's still connected.
That's how it is with me. Like, only thing with me is JunesEightyEIght. When people like they don't call me before, it's always June or Junior or whatever. But the people that say the S, like Junes, the S is silent when you address me. There's no S, it's just June. Like, bro, just S is silent. You don't say the S, it's just I'm like, bro, why are you saying Junes? Like, come on, bro. It's when you say the whole name is JunesEightyEIght.
JunesEightyEIght, but then just June by itself.
Yeah, like I was having my sister laughing like, how's the S silent? Don't worry about it silent.
That's really funny.
Like, it's like an old rap group called ADD. They were like, it was ADD plus. But everybody say the D, the plus. And they're like, no, the plus sign is silent. I'm like, okay, I see. So how'd you get started in music though? Like, what was
man? Listen, it was an accident. So I've always been a writer. I never paid attention to it though. Like I just always wrote. Like that was just my thing. Like my downtime growing up or whatever. My mother's a writer. She used to make songs and stuff for the kids and stuff like that. So it didn't dawn on me that it was like this gift or whatever. But my best friend was the rapper. She started out being the rapper. I was just dancing. So I used to mime and praise dance and all that stuff or whatever. And eventually, I don't even know when it happened, but we swapped places. I used to be her hype girl. Now she ended up being mine or whatever, based off of one song I was playing with. And it wasn't even for me, it was for her. But I heard this beat and I came up with this little hook or whatever. And they was like, you ought to finish it. And so I did. And she got on the second verse. We did a video behind it, dropped it on Christian hip hop's Hits Just Hard. And I think it like hit like 45K like right off the bat. And
snap. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was just like, yeah, it actually goes. So everybody was like, well, you should be a rapper. And I was just like, cool. So, yeah. That's how it went.
Yeah, that's how it was with me too. Like, I was like, I toyed around with like freestyling back in the day. But then when you get in like junior high, and like getting like everybody rapping, so like, all right, cool, I'm rapping lunchtime. The hip hop or everybody hip hop origin story freestyling. Then you get around people like taking the shot to who say they take those people. Like, to be real, like it ain't never really like there's like only a few people that gonna like really do it. It's like sports, like all right, everybody in this locker room ain't gonna make it. Right. Somebody gonna make it to college. When we make it to college, about 12 of y'all gonna make it to the NFL. Not all y'all gonna make it. Yeah. That's how it was with me. Like but luckily I was one of the guys that got, that made it, But like when I finally knew I had something, like I was doing these shows at my college. I was just known for doing that for a while, but I still did music and I tell people like nobody understood my vision. But like I said, the boy Galaxy Grady, he always saw people. There was people around. I started surrounding myself more and more around the people that understood what I was doing. Mm-hmm. Like, so my boy got Sarah Time, my boy Altitude, my boy 3. A lot of my good people around now, like Nicole, everybody that saw my vision, like yo. Then I started doing my own music. Like, oh snap! And then it started really taking off. Like I tell you, that first project I did was like, oh, if this don't work. Yeah, this don't work. I don't know if I'm still do this, but I probably would. But it did good. So I'm like, yes, y'all like this?
Yeah.
So speaking of music, what was your first outside of the one you did? You say you wrote for your friend, but you kind of transitioned to you. But what was that first song that you did or project that you like? Yo, got something. I can really move forward. Yeah.
I ain't dropped it yet. Honestly, I still wasn't trying to be an artist though. Like when I first started, I was doing it because I thought it was just another avenue to worship the Lord. Like I've just always been, like majority of my life, I've just been a practicing Christian. So with everything I did, I let it be revolved around the gospel. You know what I'm saying? So when I was dancing, when I was miming, it was Jesus music. I was doing it at the church. I started singing at the church, started rapping at the church. So it wasn't, I was never looking at my music like, oh, this it. Oh, I'm finna. It was just me genuinely going through stuff and sharing it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And hoping that it would encourage somebody else that was a Christian and young, just growing up and trying to figure this thing out. That's what it's always been for me. And I think it really still is my drive.
I feel you, because I feel like with music, I always try to put like a message in something. Like I always try to like have like a message in my music. Like I gotta tell people, if you heard my music, I don't cuss in my music. My music pretty clean. So I'm like, I want to be able to, the majority of my people I run with, our music's pretty clean. So like I want to be able to, if I gotta do a show at a Christian fest, I can do it. Like I got the music. Or I can do a show at another show. Like I got music where I can do music wherever. I ain't got like, I gotta get a radio cut. I gotta get this. I got all my music pretty clean and inspired. So it's like, I like that. And I like to keep a message in my songs. Like always strictly pretty positive music and keeping the music based. Like, how do you go about writing your songs? Like, what kind of mode do you be like? Do you know what you want to write about, or do you like hear a beat and the beat puts you in a mood? I want to write about this, I want to write that, or you don't go into it with any idea. Like, all right, cool, no topic, just to be whatever you feel. Like, you hear to be okay. I feel this. I'm gonna write about it.
Well, it depends. So if it's a collaboration, I stick with whatever subject it is, because it's not my song. But as far as my music, if I hear the beat already, then I kind of just listen to the beat until something comes.
Right.
So half the time I'll be at work or in my car when something will come.
Right.
And so that'll happen. But a lot of the songs that I haven't even released yet are the ones I wrote already, but it's because they're not hip hop. They're more of a CCM, which is contemporary Christian music style, pop style songs that I can't just get a beat maker to make. You know what I'm saying? And I know more beat makers versus musicians and stuff. So, but yeah, when I hear a beat, I just let it, whatever comes in. Majority of the time, it's something that I've been through, going through, got an answer from. And half the time, it'll be one little something, it'll be a line or something where, like Let It Die is one of my newer songs or whatever. I was going through stuff to where I had to die to my flesh. And I had to take the humble seat. A lot of stuff I did it wasn't my fault. Stuff I was going through wasn't my fault. And so I was just like, man, like, nah, this is stupid or whatever. But the Holy Spirit was like, you gotta die to your flesh. It don't matter if it's your fault or not. You have to kill your flesh. Like, you have to die to it. You gotta die to your feelings. You know, die to the situations that's around you. So that's where that song is. Just let it die. Like, everything about it, just let it die.
I feel you, because like I don't go into any song with any idea. Like like I hear a beat. Like the last two songs on JunesEightyEIght 2, the last two though, like I heard the beat, like, yo, this is crazy. I got it, because I'm such like a chill vibe person. Like a lot of my stuff is chill, so I be like, when I get aggressive, people are like, oh, he got and I was like really like snapping like it's crazy on it. I was just talking like going off, like be like, all right. But then I'm like, all right, those two songs, but everything else on that product is super chill. But like all them songs, I didn't have any like, I want to write this kind of song. I want to write that kind of song. Whatever the beat I heard, like a lot of them beats on there I sat with those for a while, but I just wrote something to it. Like I didn't even think about anything. Like, I had to take my time with someone. Like, what I want to write. I rewrote the same song like 5 times, like just until something stuck. All right, that don't sound right. I like those few lines, and then keep that, take that off, rewrite that, and just restructure stuff, move stuff around. But I never go into a song with no ideas. But other than that, like outside of music, what do you do? Like outside of music, what makes you happy? Like what makes you like let's say it's a Monday, you're off work, nobody bother you. I'm chilling. what are you doing outside of music? A day with the Saint.
I'm a film junkie, so I like movies, and not just any movies. I watch a lot of documentary style movies about movies. So I like to know how people make movies, how they came up with the storyline, why did the character go this way instead of that way. I'm really big into it. I'm actually writing a couple short films right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like my baby. Like that's my go-to. The music is cool. I love it. I enjoy it. But I'll probably future-wise, majority of my music will be for film. So that's my goal.
Right. See,
yeah,
I'm with you with the documentary stuff. Like, I'm like, but I like crime documentary, like stuff that you gotta like. Not like the crime. Like, I like the stuff like there was a documentary. It was on anything involving JFK. I watch. Anything JFK, I watch. I took my mom to the JFK Museum for her birthday. I watched 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I read the book and I saw the Hulu show. Anything like that, like I can't like, yo, how did this fool do this? How did that, like stuff like that, like
yeah.
Like DB Cooper, I sat back and watched every DB Cooper.
Wow.
Skyjack documentary on. I've watched hundreds of times. Like that's stuff I sit back and watch. Like, yo, this is break out the tinfoil hats for a minute.
No, I like documentaries like that too. Like they dope. Documentaries are just dope within themselves. So yeah.
I just read it. And then I'm a wrestling fan. I be watching all the Dark Side of the Ring. Like, oh, that happened? Oh, he was doing that back then? Oh gosh. Like, oh, this dude was partying like, jeez. I be watching. Let me get into a documentary back. I just be sitting back watching this.
Yeah.
It's burning time.
Yeah.
You turn around, the sun is down. Like, dang.
Yeah, get like that.
But shit, other than that, like, what inspires you though? Like, what inspires you to keep going in your craft? Like, is it like family? Is it like just life in general? I know you have in the church, you know, and everything. Like, what keeps you like going when you feel like, you know what, this music, this film stuff? I know we all hit that brick wall.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody had that season or moment or whatever, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, like from the music perspective, like only God. Like that's literally, I wouldn't even be on social media if it wasn't about sharing the gospel in some type of way. Like I just
agreed.
I don't care enough about all that extra stuff that's going on. I just, as much demonic stuff is being put out, I feel like we should be putting out just as much holy things, you know, things that are good and pleasant from the Lord. So, you know, people need to be able to grab from somebody, and you ain't got to be famous to do that. Somebody could be, you know, gleaning off of your stuff, you know, who don't like to listen to big time people, you know what I'm saying? They want to know what's locally going on. So like, that's always my motivation, that it's going to help somebody spiritually. It's going to help somebody in an edifying way. If it ain't edifying nobody, I mind my own business and do my own thing, you know?
I feel, because I'm like the same way. Like I told somebody years ago, I said, if it wasn't for what I did, I probably wouldn't be on social media. I probably wouldn't, because like the stuff I've seen, the stuff that goes down, like it ain't even the other side of it. Just like, I'm like, I don't care about who I got like an anime podcast too that I do with my cousin and my one of my best friends. I'm like, bro, half these, you know what, are only famous on Instagram. Nobody knows these people, these cosplayers that we know, that if they walk down the street or walk into Starbucks, that person behind that counter don't know them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get a rise out of them.
Yeah.
Like me, I don't care.
Yeah.
And as a person that does music and does shows, I mean, like, yo, I tell people, can you survive without the internet? If there was like, if the internet was to shut down, could could you still survive? I mean, it would be, music wise, I think we could still make it. You know what I mean? Or we could record it and put it out. But in token, it's like, it would go back to word of mouth type stuff. Yo, man, show going down here. This, that, and third. Blah, blah, blah. You got to start listening to the radio again. You got to do all this stuff. But it's like, I wouldn't give a damn about no social media if it wasn't for music. I would not care. I would not care. People care more about a follower count than anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me and my boy too talked about that the other day. Like, yo, you look at artists like, bro, how did this person get in here and we not? Like, how does this person got that many followers but can't bring up that many people? When we did a show like over here 2 weeks ago, had a jam pack where this person did a show only had 15 people in there. How? But they got more numbers than we got. So,
well, because it has to correlate over, you know, it has to convert over. If your fan base on the internet don't convert over, those people that's following you not coming to your shows.
Man, look, I've seen people with the K behind their number only bring out 3 people.
Yeah.
And the people that me and my squad had more people than them. Like, bro, like,
yeah, because you're not personable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be personable. You got to be out and about meeting people, engaging people and stuff like that. You know, when I did a show December for my birthday, did like an EP release or whatever. And it was a nice size number. I probably had over 50 people I know for a small setting that I had. I wasn't expecting that many, to be honest with you. The fact that that many people came, I was just like, because I know I wasn't out like I used to be.
Yeah.
But I wanted to release some music, and I just wanted to, you know, have a dope night or whatever. And it was quite a bit of people that ended up coming. I mean, people that I ain't seen in forever, and people from my job, and so it was crazy. I was just like, yo. And so now that I like actually made intentional music this year, like I know I can probably do something much greater than that, because I didn't do nothing last year. I really wasn't. I was riding off one song all year long. And so after I dropped that new music, everybody's kind of like, when you coming back? So it's kind of like, okay, I guess I'll start doing some more stuff. But I was just in a zone, man. Like, I didn't really care, because, you know, I was able to meet quite a few celebrities and stuff like that. Red carpets, radio shows and stuff. Man, once you get in it, it's like, you gotta really want that world. Like, I don't want that world. There's things that was presented to me. I mean, because I could have been blown up already. Like, there was stuff already presented to me if I did certain things, and I'm just like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me walk away, because I'm good. It wasn't even a temptation for me. Like, it was weird that somebody even asked. I'm just like, what devil you work for? Because ain't no way he told you about me. And there's no way he thought I was gonna fall for something stupid like that. So for me, it was just more of like, nah, it ain't for me, and I'll find my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna continue to do good music that promotes Jesus and salvation, because that's, at the end of the day, heaven and earth passing away, fam. Like, we getting a new heaven and a new earth. Like, why would I be worried about all that other stuff? Like, no, like, I'm good, fam.
I feel you on that. Like I said, none of that kind. Like I say, that kind of. Like I said, I tell people I'm man in the Lord. You feel me? Like, I really don't. I had to like turn down venues for certain same reasons. Like, bro, I'm not. I put together my own shows, and like, there's once I'm like, yo, I'm not too sure about this spot. Cause my boy too, he a Christian artist, but I don't think he considers himself a Christian artist. Like, I remember when I first met him, I said, somebody asked him, he was like, you a Christian? I said, no, I'm just a Christian that don't happen to do hip hop. Like, oh, I like how you said that. He said, that was like, it's like, when he said that, like we super close. I told him, like, yeah, this is the spot, but it's this and that. But he's like, in the room, or the name of the room is this. Like, he said, yeah. Like, nah, I feel you on that. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we should be messing like. But the man of the Lord, I don't think I want to put us in that position, in that spot. Like, yeah, I feel you on that. But now it's like, you got another move. Like, fame ain't that. I'm all about. My mom knows this too. Like, I'm not about super famous. I'm like, the Lord want me to be that. Famous for a reason, to put people on to something. Like, like put somebody on to something like, yo, that only I can do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm with it, but as a person, like, I'm good where I'm at. Like, if I can stay independent, tour, do what I want to do, like travel, man, I'm good. My family good. I'm straight. Like all that mega star stuff, like I'm good on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different breed when you get into certain people, man. Like it just is. Now don't get me wrong, I met some dope people who they just solid, like Bizzle, solid dude. D1, 1K Few, Flame. I already kind of knew Jonathan Traylor, but he ain't changed much, so he's still his goofy self. I already knew him before he blew up, but who else did I meet? That's kind of big. I don't know, it was quite a few people, man. Oh, Erica Campbell, Griff, her co-host or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. I tell people just like Erica Campbell, cool, fam. Like she wasn't uppity, she was chill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
just talk to you like a normal person or whatever. And when you realize like these huge stars, like people that are big time names that you can pretty much go anywhere and say their name and somebody knows, it's like for them to be that chill or whatever, you realize it's like it don't take all that extra stuff. So the people that do all the extra stuff, you want to do the extra stuff. Like you a cop out. Like that's really what it is. Like you copping out, bro. Like so yeah.
And that's why like there's one you probably heard him because he's from Dallas. His name is he went by Topic, So Topic, but he changed it to Tommy Rap. And I remember when I met him like years ago, like he had dropped this. I tell the story all the time. Like he dropped a 5-track mixtape and I tweeted it to him. He wasn't even as big as he was now. Like he was just like still like.
What's his name?
So Topic. He go by Tommy Raps now.
I don't think I know him.
But I see some of the stuff. I see some stuff.
Okay.
Cause I met him. I said, yo, just listen to that 5-track mixtape. My topic, blah blah blah. Then he tweeted me back. Then he followed me. Was talking. And I mean, what you know about that? I'm like, yeah, that mother dope. And he followed me back. And every time I talk to him, he the same guy. Like he put me on his New Wave radio show. I sent my music to him, he put me on the show. Like, dude, super cool dude, like humble guy. Like, talk to him all the time. Like, that's when people like, yo, man, you don't know how famous you really are. Like, like to us, like to people on the outside looking like you, like pretty mega star to the people like me. Like, yo, but you talk to me when I do. Like, it's cool. Like, we cool. We boys. Yeah. So like, you're like, yeah. I know that guy. Like that. I know this fool. Like that dude's cool. Like you, like I know her. I know Latrice. I talk to her all the time.
Yeah.
Blow up like yeah, I know June. Yeah, I just did a show 2 weeks ago. Like yeah, I know that guy. He's cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I like about people. Like the humble beginning. Like yeah, this person is. And you hear people like no, this person is pretty dang chill. If you ask me, like I talk to him all the time. Like you just call him on a bad day. That's what it was.
Right.
Some didn't go right. Some like they got the order wrong. They ordered sweet tea. They gave them unsweet. Hey, I be ready.
Yeah. It be like that though.
Hey, I be ready to fire off too, man. Like he just kept them out on a bad day. But moving forward, what are some of the artists that you listen to? It could be Christian hip hop, regular. Like who do you listen to like in your downtime?
Yeah, so I always tell people, you're not gonna ever catch me listening to secular music. That's just not my thing. But and I'm not even big on listening as much music as I used to listen to, because I'm into studying more and stuff like that. So I listen to a lot of podcasts now. But when I do, it's D1, KB, Bizzle, AI the Anomaly, Jackie Hill Perry, Flame. Like listen to. I think those are probably like my top ones. CC Winans, that's my worship right there. CC Winans.
No.
You say what?
No, go ahead.
And I think that's really it. I mean, I listen to different people, but those are like the top ones.
Your main focus, listen.
You say what?
That's the main who you listen. That's the one you keep in the chamber at all time. Like you keep
And if you notice the pattern is people that talk like that real life music. Like it's not just everyday. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Portia Love, right? But Portia Love don't have like theology type music. You know what I'm saying? Like Portia Love is where when I start cleaning up the house and I need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I'm just, you know, I'm hyped with some other girls or whatever. We in a car. Portia Love definitely getting played because I definitely love Portia Love, One Day, and them all them. And Hovey. Hovey is the newest one I added to my list because he's into that worship stuff like that or whatever. But I'm real big on if you're talking about like actual lifestyle stuff, real life stuff, theology, if it's in that range. I can't tell you one person I do lean to that's not considered a Christian artist is NF.
Okay, never heard of him.
You said you haven't heard of him?
No, I don't know too many Christian artists. Like I know, like.
Well, he's not a Christian artist. NF is like he believes he's a Christian, but he's not a Christian artist. If you look him up, bruh, like I mean, I don't know what type of music you like, but the reason why I like him, what started me liking him was his videos, because they almost look like movies. And so, you know, I'm a film head. And so that's what actually made me, you know, start digging about him or whatever. But if you listen to his lyrics, they real life music. And that's actually his movement. It's called real music.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, now you bring that up, like I like just regular music, you know. What I can like, not too much street stuff. Like I listen to like, you know, just workout music, like stuff like this to just, you know what I mean? I can like, I'm the kind of person like, I can, what's the word? Like, I can listen to something like I don't agree. Like I know what that is. I don't do any of this. Like, okay, this is just like ignorant music. Okay, cool, whatever. But my stuff, I listen to like a lot of Wale, like a lot of Wale. That's my guy. Like I think I listen to every project he put out, every time he put out something, because I relate more to him. I listen to a little Cole, a little bit of Kendrick, but I listen to my boy Altitude. That's my guy. My boy got Serotops 3. Nicole Marie, she's an R&B. I still don't know what lane she puts herself in. R&B pop realm. She's dope. I don't listen to too many people. I really don't. I really don't listen to a lot of stuff, and that's it. Whatever attracts me, whatever gets my attention. I don't know about you, but you know how when you listen, I don't know if your album, Team iPhone, whatever, Spotify, you get the related artists.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Like I'll go to who's this? And I'll just click and see what they own. I'll listen. Oh, new artist, fan. So that's how I found out about like a lot of people I listen to now. Like, oh, this guy's cool. I hear somebody on somebody's YouTube video, they have it at the end of that song. And if you know, what song is this? I look it up. Okay, that's how I found my new artist. But I didn't mean whatever catch my attention. That's what I listen to. Okay, that's dope. I don't listen to a lot like the mainstream that everybody be rocking with. I know a song or two, but like I don't go through this. Oh, I gotta listen to the new such album.
Yeah.
So my last question before we get out of here. Now, we become friends during this episode, right? We become cool.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't think we're gonna be cool after this question.
I doubt it, but okay.
Would you rather question?
Okay.
This is. You're an artist, right? You make music. This is the setup. Would you rather, as an artist, because I asked this question before and I got cussed out a few times. Would you rather, as an artist, make all the music you want, but you can never perform it? Or perform and never record music again? So if you do a show, you can only perform with your current catalog. You can't record anything else. But if you get other side, you can record all the music you want, but you can never perform. Like anything with a feature on, you can't perform with somebody. So whatever festivals you like and you want to ever perform at, can't perform now. Can't even touch them. But on this side, you can still perform, but you can't record nothing new. Where you at?
Like with what I have already?
But what you have, whatever your catalog is right now as of Friday, September 15th, 57.
Yeah.
That's what you got. Whatever you got.
But it's continual festivals?
Like you can do like no, you can perform as much as you want. Like whatever shows you want to do, you can do it.
I'm taking the performances.
So you never want to perform, they be like, man, that was pretty damn quick of an answer.
I mean, it's not because it's not complicated to answer, because just because I can't perform songs I write don't mean I can't write for other people. And so I'm not one of those people that have to be in the forefront, but this is the thing, learning what I've learned about the music industry. The music that I have now, and you're saying I would constantly be performing, like I can always perform, I'll get on all the festivals and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take what I have and I'm gonna use those festivals. Wow, I get paid for festivals, okay? And concerts and stuff, right? I also can bring my merch into that, right? So now my merch is being tied to that. When it comes to writing, you can't stop me from writing. You can stop me performing new songs, but what I'll do is, because I'm at all those festivals and concerts, now I'm collaborating, now I'm connecting to other people and marketing myself as a writer now. That's what I would do. Well, I'm gonna market myself as a writer. So now I'm eating from concerts and merch, and I'm about to start eating for somebody else performing my songs. And the more concerts and festivals you go to, the more opportunities you get, more handshakes you get to write other people's stuff. And now it's like sky's the limit. Like when you just writing, the problem with the people that can't answer this type of question, because they need to be in the forefront all the time. They need to know this is my music, I'm doing it, They need to be in the forefront. But that's just not wise, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you are given an opportunity to make that actual choice, like take the opportunity that's first of all gonna feed you and your family, which is the bag or whatever. Can't nobody ever stop your pen. If you're a writer, you're a writer. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Man, I be writing for Disney and everybody else around this camp. Like every person, like all them people I name, them be the first people I hit up. You know, say, hey, I got a song for you. Check this out. Hey, I got a song for you. Check this out. And I just be sending songs to different people, and my music is still out there, and you still get writers credit, and people still know who you are, and they know where you started. So you winning by doing it on that side. You losing if you just record music and the only thing that's happening is streams. You losing. You get like what, 0.001 of a penny from streams? Nah.
You know why this question is, I had to ask myself this question first before I asked anybody. Like I had to sit down and really think. Like the reason I say it's a tough question is because I love the art of it. I love the art of writing. I love this art. Like, cool. Yeah. I recorded this song. I got this beat. It's not even I'm not a selfish person. Like, cause I put together like a million shows. I've never headlined in not one of them. And I got my boys like, yo, you need to close out your show. Like you put these together like that. You know, I'm not selfish. I'm like, I'm the least selfish person I would like to say. And I'm like, I like the writing part and I love the recording process. That's what I like. Mm-hmm. I love performing, but I don't have to perform. But if I get the opportunity to perform on the big, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, yo, it's like I was trying to weigh out both, and I asked other people too that were like, man, they like, bro, you really asked me this question? Like, man, like, they couldn't answer. Like, yo, I don't know, man, because they looked at it like, yo, they looked at it the way I looked at it. But then when you looked at it like, yo, I can still write for other people. That's true.
Yeah.
But I like, it's the process of recording. It's the process of like turning on the mic, doing what you do, knowing like, I feel like if it's a story that I wrote from a personal experience, I don't trust somebody else to tell the story the way I was like, yeah, this not how.
I respect that. I respect that. But, you know, like I said, I spoke from the music industry perspective because...
Oh, we know the industry. That's a whole nother topic.
I mean, because at the end of the day, how many songs did Usher really write? None. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, you find out Babyface and them wrote majority of these people's songs.
All these folks' songs.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if we talking about, I'm talking about overall full-fledged, my whole life being affected. I do not need to record. Like I said, nobody can shut down the pen. Nobody can shut down your thought process. So for me, I would have to stick with my answer most definite.
No. I'm not trying to
eat.
I feel like I'd rather like. But then again, like I could do the shows because a lot. KRS-One still performing his old stuff. I don't think he recorded anything new in years. All these old Big Daddy Kane, I don't think none of these cats got anything freaking new. So like, I don't think like a lot of these, hey, all these old tours be coming out. All these old cats.
What works.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what you do. That's what
that
you do.
touring schedule though. They're like, yo, you be getting tired of how many shows we got?
I'm for it. But this the thing. It's not like you have to perform. It's like if the question is when you want to perform, you can always perform. Like you can always get a festival concert, whatever. Then that means you get, first of all, you're making your own schedule. You're becoming your own boss. You know what I'm saying? That's the entrepreneurship side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, connecting that merch with you. So having opportunities like that would be making them meaningful. You know what I'm saying? If somebody give me all I need is one opportunity to be on something big. I'm milking the mess out of that mess because I'm going to make sure that you understand that Get Humble is my brand.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so once you realize, Get Humble is my brand, you're gonna go and you're gonna look for my merch. You're gonna look for what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll turn around and do a Get Humble tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way it goes or whatever. When you realize, when people take a hold of something like KB, people, his glory alone, people can just, it's for God's glory alone. His glory alone. His glory alone. Oh, guess what? His last 2 albums were called what? His freaking glory alone. Why? Because people caught on to his glory alone. Why wouldn't he do that? That would be silly not to. And then he did a his glory tour. And then 9 times out of 10, he would do another one. And so my whole thing is like, that's his merch, that's his brand. Everybody breathing it, singing it, rapping it. You got CCM, you got CHH, you got gospel people that's putting him on stuff. There's something about taking that opportunity and branding yourself beyond sitting in the studio and always getting on one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the music industry wise or whatever. So like, for me, like I said, if I ever get that opportunity, man, like I'm gonna kill a game in that money. Cause I own all my stuff. All my stuff is registered. All my trademark. I'm good. Like all my stuff is like solid. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. So I can put a stamp on it.
I need one big break. Like I said, one big break. I say I'll take one song to take off, and you on there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll take one song. And you wake up, your song got 20 streams or 20 views on YouTube. Next day, the next month, that must got 20 million. Like, where the hell did all this come from?
Tell me.
Like how? Like now your follower count, you had like 100, you had 1,000 followers. Now you got 30,000. Like, where the hell did all these people come from? Your song went viral like that fast?
Yep. And the first thing you need to do when you go viral like that, that's where a lot of these cats are messing up. Cause I ain't went viral yet. But the minute you go viral, you put on a freaking concert. Like, put on a show. Put on a show. And then make it one of the dopest shows you ever done with your life. And put on at least 2 dope people that got a dope following. You know what I'm saying? That people already know. Like, or one person, you know. For me, like, for example, if somebody say, hey, we're gonna give you the venue, you ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff or whatever. We're gonna do all the promoting and stuff like that. You do your thing or whatever. All right, bet. You went viral, we gonna bless you. All right, cool. Hey, everybody, putting on the show, start promoting it or whatever, get all my thoughts together in it or whatever. 9 times out of 10, I grab somebody, you know, if I got a budget, I'll be like, do I have a budget to put another artist on? Yeah, you got a budget to put another artist on. Bet, say less. I'm finding an artist that's closely related to what I do. So my stuff is Get Humble or Humble Music, right? So guess who I'm calling? I'm calling Hovey. Like, that's the first person I'm calling. Why? Because he exudes and exemplifies humility. You know what I'm saying? If I had a bigger budget, it would be KB. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my whole thing is like, I would find somebody who has the numbers, has the pull, has the connection to my brand that would make sense on, oh, why did she put this person on her tour? Like, there's no way I would put Bizzle, even though Bizzle is one of my top, like, he's like probably number 2 on my top rapper list, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put Bizzle. There's nothing about Bizzle music that's humble music. It's not. Bizzle is more like, you know, get up and grind tour. You know what I'm saying? If you had something like that, then I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get Bizzle. Or I can get somebody like D1. D1 is a great representative of humility. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just being strategic when we move and do things or whatever, doing things differently, you know. And I'm only saying all this stuff or whatever because I've been in a lot of these rooms, and I'm telling you, some stuff I can't say, but it's just like, dang, like if I could have just hit the record button, man, when I was in there and just played it back for artists so people can say, this is what they looking for, fam. Like, don't listen to all this crap.
Look, trust me. Like I said, I'm one of the many that know. Like the people I run with, like Tube, Cole, Guy. Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
I know. That's why a lot of people don't like this guy, but Russ, I love Russ. That is my guy. He is probably one of the real independent artists out here. Like Russ is the truth. That's the guy. Like the industry don't like Russ. They like he talked to me like Russ. Shut up, man. He's saying too much. Like he told that, like he said, then we're gonna get up out of here. Like yo, he pulled out. We got a loan for $500,000 to pay the fund his probably Chomp 2. Got a big billboard in Times Square. You know, I could pay that back right now, but why? Like I just pay it off. You know, I can pay it right now. Like I can do this, but why? I can buy the property. I can do this. I can do that. This and the third. He said, his logic was so freaking legit. Like, you know what? $500,000 right now for a project, for a tour, man, he couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Let me just be able to do some stuff like that. You, man, look, shoot. I be like, man, the wildest, dopest, craziest tour I could think of. Like, yo, with all my friends, like, yo, and all my friends, we pretty chill, like, yo. But our shows are crazy. Our shows are fun. It's a good time. But anyway, Miss Teresa the Saint, tell everybody where they can find you. MySpace, Black Planet.
Old school. So everything is under Latrice the Saint. Except my Spotify, of course, is under Chastity Latrice if you want to listen to my music, but it's under Latrice the Saint on like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good jazz. You can find me, Latrice the Saint. You can also follow me under the letter U, Get Humble, for my merch, and also follow me on Real Gospel TV because I talk about a lot of this stuff. Hip hop, Christian hip hop is just revolved around Christian gospel hip hop and stuff. And I do a lot of videography when it comes to local artists, so you can kind of meet and understand local artists and what they coming from, perspectives and stuff like that. Just tune in with me because I'm about to start doing some short films. If you want to do, you know what I'm saying, if you interested in acting without getting paid, hit me up.
Hey, I'm always down for acting. I'm a pretty good actor. I'm pretty good. I got a pretty good comedic role in it.
Hey, listen, I'm for it. I just need dedicated workers. That's what it is.
Shoot, look, dedication ain't problem with me. Just give me time, location.
Bet.
Is it like food involved?
I always bring food. I always bring food. Like that's always a thing.
That's always my question. I was like, what we eating at after this? What we going?
Yeah. Now food I can handle. I can't handle paying everybody rent though. Like I don't know what people be thinking.
I don't expect that. I don't expect that. Like me. I'm the last person. Like, yo, man, how much we getting paid? That's like, no. Yeah. This is a show. Like, yo, that's somebody else's show. Like,
yeah, I mean that's one of the things some of these people are missing. Really, these local artists, it's like they're trying to get a bag now, so they're trying to charge your arm and a leg because they don't want to go to work. But it's just like, bro, like if you sacrifice and did something dope, then you let the people with the big money pay you. Stop robbing Peter to pay Paul. You all of us in the same situation. You trying to charge me $300-$400 for a beat, bro? A beat? One? bro, go sit down somewhere.
I'm gonna get up. I gotta tell you some off camera. I'm gonna tell you some off camera. But yo, this has been another episode of Jones Street Radio. I'm your host, JunesEightyEIght. Make sure all my links in the description. All Latrice Saints link gonna be in the description. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Let us know what you think. And yeah, that's how it is. We out. Hey.
Gang, gang.